college football enthusiasts. Yes, we're stepping away from early radio in this video as a change of pace. Rest assured, we already have another video on early radio in the works that will soon follow this video. The recent college football semifinal between Michigan and Alabama this past New Year's Day gave us an idea for this video. The 27-20 victory by Michigan would turn out to be the last game coached by Alabama's legendary Nick Saban. As most of us know by now, Nick Saban has announced his retirement. He was a great coach, and no one can argue that. In fact, most football fans consider him the greatest college coach of all time. But is he? There's been a lot of great coaches in college football history. Bear Bryant, Knute Rockne, John McKay, Woody Hayes, Benny Behrman, and Fielding Yost, and others. Going down that list of names, I'm sure I lost most of you when I got to Benny Behrman and Fielding Yost. And therein lies the problem. Some great coaches have been forgotten, coaches with great records that rival the records of great coaches who came later. Very often these coaches are left off various lists of college football's greatest coaches, even though their records were actually as good or better than some that are listed. In this video, we're going to look at the records of two great football coaches and see who really was the best in history. On one side, we'd have the obvious choice of many football fans today, the Alabama Tide's Nick Saban. On the other side, we have a coach that, outside of the state of Michigan, most fans may not have heard of, the Michigan Wolverines' Fielding H. Yost. We should start by filling you in on who Fielding Yost was. Yost was the coach of Michigan from 1901 to 1923 and came back for 2 more years in 1925 and 26. He also served as Michigan's athletic director from 1921 to 1940. Let's start the comparison. Nick Saban has won 7 national championships. Fielding Yost has won 6. If you want to stop there and call Saban the winner between the two, you certainly could. But we're going to go a little deeper into these men's coaching records. While Saban has won more titles than Yost, his longest title streak was 2 in a row in 2011 and 2012. Yost won 4 straight national championships between 1901 and 1904. No other coach in football history has won 3 national championships in a row, let alone 4. In his best 5-year stretch between 1901 and 1905, Yost compiled a record of 55 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Saban's best 5-year stretch was between 2014 and 2018, when his team won 67-6. During Yost's 5-year stretch, his team outscored his opponents 2,821 points to 42 points, for an average blowout score of 49-1. His teams were known as the point-a-minute teams. During Saban's best 5-year stretch, his team outscored his opponents 2,828 to 1,118 points, for an average score of 39-15. Nick Saban has won 13 conference championships, with 3 ties. Fielding Yost has won 10 outright conference championships. Fielding Yost's 1901 team outscored his opponents 550 to nothing. They went on to beat Stanford in the Rose Bowl 49-0. Think about that. His team held its opponents to 0 points. That should end the argument about who had the best defense in college football history. All things considered, we have to give the edge to Bama coach Nick Saban, with the Michigan coach Fielding being the second greatest coach in college football history. Congratulations to Alabama coach Nick Saban on a great career. We hope he has a long and enjoyable retirement, which was well earned. He is college football's coaching GOAT, greatest of all time. As for Fielding Yost, the truth is those who come in second are often forgotten. But here in Michigan, the legend of Fielding H. Yost lives on. That's it for this video. In our next video, we will return to the investigation of the early history of the world's first mass medium, radio. Thanks for watching.